I've been playing lacrosse for probably 7 years, since I was in 5th grade. It kind of fit for me. I mean, first game I played, I scored like 3 goals, I think, and then from then I just fell in love. My sophomore year of high school was when I first noticed something wasn't right. I was warming up before a game and my heart was going crazy, and I was like, maybe I'm just really nervous. I'm a sophomore, I just transferred to this school. I don't know any of these kids, I'm just nervous for a big game. As soon as I entered college, my training and practice schedule increased a lot. Sometimes an episode would happen like once every 6 months, but then there would be a month or two where it would happen every other week during practice or something. It would freak me out because I would just think like, should I not push myself this hard? What am I doing wrong? Am I not eating? Am I not sleeping? Am I just out of shape?
Not knowing what was going on with him obviously made me very concerned. I did what I think any parent would do. We made an appointment for his doctor. He had a resting heart rate of 287. I was in a complete panic. They immediately hooked him up on monitors, and as they were taking him into a room, he vomited, and so then his heart rate goes down. So they can't take a reading of what's going on. So the cardiologist recommended that he stop playing lacrosse and wear a heart monitor.
The initial thought of having to stop playing lacrosse for the rest of my life was terrifying to me. I just loved it too much, and it's one of the main reasons that I went to Illinois Wesleyan, other than the good education. I just really wanted to play lacrosse for as long as I could.
Charlie and I and his father knew immediately that that was not an option at that time. He has his episodes when he's training for lacrosse. So if he's not playing lacrosse, how are we going to get a proper reading? We wanted to seek another opinion. My husband and I decided that we needed to go up to North Shore, which is 100 miles from where we're currently living. We had lived there for 29 years in that area.
Dr. Metzl might be one of the coolest guys I've ever met. He was very professional, very efficient, but while being laid back and relatable and able to make me feel as good as I can at the same time.
When I first saw Charlie, he had palpitations after exercise, and we suspected that it would be supraventricular tachycardia, but he had never been able to record an episode. So we had to figure out the best way in order to record it during an exercise episode.
Since we live so far away, it was kind of difficult for him to test me, so he came up with this idea as a new technology, the Cardia Band, on an Apple Watch. He said, it's easy, you put your thumb on it, it's a quick EKG, and you can email it right to me. So my second practice after getting the Cardia Band, I immediately knew that it was happening once again. Went down to my band, took a reading, sent it off to the nurse, and instantly he got back to me with a diagnosis of SVT and said it would be a super easy, quick, painless procedure that would get me on my feet back in no time.
Charlie's SVT was caused by an embryologically formed extra pathway in the heart that we could cure by making electrically silent with cardiac ablation.
We all know as a parent or a caregiver, in your stomach or your heart, what's right and what's not. Be persistent and keep digging until you find what's right.
Everything went really great. I'm 100% recovered, no longer have SVT, and it's awesome to know that I no longer have to worry about having another incident when I get on the field.